Hi, I'm Amitoj. Today is 12th November 2020. Karvy fraud and settlement of clients is subject of our blog today. So I will try to tell the ways in which client can get their cash payouts or transfer their securities from Karvy. Karvy at the top of their brokerage days claims to have 12 lakh clients. Now all those clients are impacted because Karvy is non-compliant with SEBI regulations and are no more allowed to do brokering on exchanges. Now these clients are stuck with their money and stocks in Karvy. How do they find their way out and get their money and reduce their financial impact on their side? What Karvy has done is that Karvy has pledged the shares of the clients which were in pool. They were not able to transfer the stocks from the pool in certain cases to the depositories, and they pledged those shares with the banks to get a loan against that, which they used rather than for margin, they used for their own subsidiaries to get themselves into which they see as a high profit making businesses. For example, realty. Now in current days even realty is impacted. Real estate was impacted due to recession, and real estate didn't turn out to be that beneficial as it was seen by certain realty companies. Not all are doing well. But main topic is that now we want to see how clients can minimize their impact, take some cash payouts and transfer their securities from Karvy to other brokers. Now I started pursuing this subject in June 2020 actively. In our family, we were many family members and friends trading through Karvy brokerage. My father is impacted, my uncle, my father's real brother is impacted, my brother is impacted, I am impacted, my mother is impacted. So 5 of our members have our funds and securities with Karvy. I am primarily going to talk about what I did. I started emailing Karvy for them to pay out my cash and transfer my securities. So to do that, I opened another account with again discount brokerage with the name of Zerodha. Now I do not get paid by Zerodha to say their name, but there are other brokerage discount brokerages like Upstocks or SBI Capital. My father went with SBI Capital. So with Zerodha, the account opening was online and it was a streamlined process. It was pretty quick and fast for me. I did provide them all my details online, so I was able to open the account with Zerodha. I requested on service@karvy.com, which is their service email address for the clients, and also for grievances email account, which you can find from their website. I will show you from my laptop and get you some precise steps which I have taken, so you can take some leads from that and see what is required at your end. So I started emailing in June 2020 and asked them to settle out my funds and securities. So I found out that I have to open up another account with stock brokerage, and I gave them a request to close my account with them and transfer all my stocks, for which I will not be charged some fee. They have a transfer fee for that if you go through a transfer process. I just put a request to close and transfer all my securities. So they were able to, they asked me for a master details from that brokerage. I provided them the master details. So they transferred to in the master details, basically you have your DP IDs and relevant IDs, so that they transfer the securities to the right account with the brokerage. So after furnishing those details and the request to close and transfer, they transferred most of my securities which were with the depositories to my brokerage, where I have opened a new account. two of my securities were in the pool, which they were not able to do that because of there is a complaint pending on SEBI and some other reasons. Now I started writing them emails to settle out my cash, which was there as a for the risk management to cover up for my securities. There was a direct cash which I have put up in their account. That was around 40,000. So I started requesting them on the email to pay me out that, because automatically I could not pay myself, because earlier when they were in full functional mode, you could any day pay out, take your cash and or pay in any time. So now I was not able to pay out what was the cash outstanding with them. I requested them to pay out, which they were not able to do. So every 2-3 days I used to send them a request. So they used to, assure me that they will do it on some day, maybe in August, maybe in November, so something like that. So I kept at least 5-6 reminders I sent them. After that, I opened up a scores complaint from the SEBI side. I would highly recommend that you guys have a scores complaint with SEBI, which I'll show you in my video right now. So after putting up a scores complaint, I started sending reminders to Karvy, CC to NSE and CC to SEBI. After long follow-up, from last couple of weeks, I started sending them daily reminders. Let me tell you, half of my money has been paid out in last couple of days. So after having this small success, I'm sharing my video with people of India so that they get resolution and pursue actively towards that, because ideally government should do suo moto, because they have all the transaction details and it is all in white and it is all logged at exchanges, but still you have to go put up a claim that would help government and regulatory bodies to identify clearly and better the scale of damage. Once people start putting up the complaints, giving proofs and details, they would have straightforward add up what is outstanding with those complaints. So my request is, please go ahead and put up a scores complaint. Now let me show you from my computer what I have been doing.
Now this is SEBI site, www.sebi.gov.in. Now what does SEBI do? SEBI was a legal entity since 1992. It makes laws regarding trades and manages, monitors, checks on compliances, takes complaints on various capital market participants in India. It's the regulatory body for the capital markets. It makes laws. Now to do a scores complaint, we go to the SEBI site and there is this scores section on the SEBI side. Now you click on complaint registration and it will open up you can open it up in a separate tab wherein you have to register here. Now to register, you have to put in your details, PAN account number, mobile number, Aadhaar numbers, so all those details of IFSC code, and then it starts, they register you and it does the checks on your mobile phone. It will send certain OTPs to and fro, and after that you can put in the complaint. Let me try it for my mother's details.
Log in on the SEBI site with the details created and put up the details to register the complaint. Let's do that. After putting in client ID and submitting, you would have a SEBI complaint ID. Using that, now you can follow up and send emails.
These are the email IDs which you can send your complaint and have a subsequent follow-up with relevant details like SEBI complaint number, DPID, client ID, PAN details and other proof you can attach as well. Send these reminders every 2 days, or subsequently you after some time can send daily based reminders.
These are the steps which I followed and I gave you some insights. Hope you follow the same, they help you out. Find more information in case I skipped something, and wish that you get lucky and get payout this year end. All the best to you. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. I will improve and post more videos. Thank you so much.